In this video, I'm going to introduce you to a great new website called SlovenianAdventures.com. Now, if you're a tourism provider, if you're offering activities like ziplining, rafting, if you're running tours, hiking tours, cycling tours, general tours, if you're an accommodation provider, if you're a restaurant, basically if you have any kind of tourism services at all, then this website is for you. On this website you can list your services completely free of charge, and then visitors who are coming to Slovenia can search our directory and hopefully they will find what you're offering and be interested. So in this video I'm going to show you in particular how you can list your website. So I'm going to take you onto the website now, show you how you can navigate to the listings page and how you fill in the form in order to list your website for free. Okay, hi everyone. I am going to show you how you can create a listing on the Slovenian Adventures website. Now, all listings on our website are completely free of charge, and all you have to do is go to the listing page and fill out a form. So in this video I'm going to do one as an example to show you what you need to do. Okay, if you first arrive on the Slovenian Adventures homepage, there are two ways to navigate to the listing page. First of all, this little skier up here, if you click him, it brings up the menu here, and you can click the Add Listing button here. Alternatively, you simply come down to this button here, Add Free Listing. So click one of those buttons and that will then take you to the listing page. Okay, so here we are on the listing page. Down here you've got lots of text giving you all the information you need. Okay, here most importantly, listing features. You can list it for free. Now you can include up to 5 images, ideally 1200 pixels. You can also include one video. You can add it to a maximum of 3 categories. You can also add your website, your email address and all your social links, so links to Facebook, Instagram pages, anything like that. You'll get a placement on the map, which I'll show you in a minute, and you can add as many listings as you like. Once you have created your first listing, after that you can log in and add as many listings as you like under the same account. Okay, you can edit your listing anytime, so don't worry if you make a mistake or if something changes at all. You can at any time go in, log in, navigate to your listing and make changes to it. So that's not a problem, and you can choose any location in Slovenia. Okay, so this is basically what you need here. So a bit more information down here. Here is some information if you're listing for the first time. Okay, and I'll go through all of this now. If you have any questions at all, if you have any problems, any difficulties, just simply click this little envelope here and send me an email. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so this is the listing form. Okay, it may seem a little scary at first. Oh, lots and lots of information here, but you don't need to fill everything out. Most are optional. If it has a red star here, like most places, then this is required information. If you don't see this star, then each section is optional, and if you leave it blank, nothing will appear. Okay, now this is important. If this is your first listing, then you fill out this user info section. If you are returning, if you have already listed and you want to create another listing, then you can simply log in here. You don't need to fill this user info out a second time. You only need to do this the first time. If you're returning, then you click this button to log in. It will then take you to the login page here. You set the username and password. So once you have done this the first time, you will receive an email with the username and the password. Okay, keep that password so you can log in future and edit listings or add new listings. Okay, let's go back. You can also, up here, click our little skier and go to the login page here to log in. Yeah, this will take you to your dashboard where you can manage all of your listings. Okay, so if you want to edit a listing, then log in using this button here. If you want to create a new listing, then simply go to the listing page and log in there. Okay, so here we are back at the listing page. So as I said, if you're going to add another listing, just simply go to the listing page, click this to log in, and then fill out the form. Okay, so for the first time, enter your name. Okay, I'm going to enter my name here, and your email. So I'm going to set my email address. If you filled out this form any time before, you'll see that it comes up automatically. Okay, so let's pretend now I'm a first-time user. I've entered my name and I've entered my email address. Now I carry on here and do my listing. Okay, and now what I suggest when you're doing your listing is to have everything ready. Don't fill it in here. Have it everything set in a Word document or something. This makes it much easier to then paste everything across. If something goes wrong with the internet connection while you're trying to write everything and you lose everything, then you have to start again. There's nothing worse. So I always suggest to people that you do it this way. Okay, so have everything, all of your description, your title, everything here. So I suggest that the first thing you do is to go through, look at each section, decide which section you're going to fill out, and then put all that together into a Word file, and then you can simply paste all of the bigger text across at least. Okay, so for here, my listing title, I'm going to put I'm going to just call it actually Lake Bled Photography Workshop. So if you highlight that, right click, you can copy, come back to your page, right click, paste. Nice and simple. My description. So here is my description. Okay, and again I'm going to highlight, right click, copy. You can also go up to here. You've got cut and copy in the corner. Again, come here. Same here. You can go to edit and paste. And there's my text in the description. Nice and easy. Now your summary. Your summary is going to appear on the map. I'll show you in a minute how it will look. But your summaries are basically ideally it's ideal if you keep them short, because they're just going to come up in a little box, or they're going to appear. Maybe I can show you one example. If we go to the search directory, I'll open it in another link. Yeah. So these are how the listings will look. Okay. This is how a final listing will look. Okay, but what will happen is, first of all, your listing will appear on a map, and if you click a listing, this is where the summary comes up. Okay, so it's a very small box. You want to keep it short and sweet. Also, new listings will appear on the home page. Down here, and again your summary will appear here. Okay, so you don't want to have it too long. Yeah, on the home page we have the latest listings, and down here we have some other listings set at random. Okay, so that's why it's important that you keep your summary short and sweet. So you can take something like this, the first bit, and there it is, nice, short and sweet. Okay, now down here you have your categories. So depending on what you're listing, if you're listing an apartment, then you've got accommodation, apartments, camping. If you're listing an activity, you have a list of activities here. If your activity is not listed here, just simply click Other, and then we will create a listing based, we will create a category, sorry, based on your listing, if possible. Okay. Down here we have tours, transport, websites, other things. Okay. Okay. Listing tags. These are keywords that people can use to search. If you don't know what to put, then just leave it blank and we will choose some tags for you. So don't worry too much about that. Details here, date. Now if your tour or your activity has a specific date, enter it here. If you're advertising a general tour that is available anytime, or if you're advertising an apartment, something that doesn't have a date, just leave it blank, okay, and nothing will appear. If your tour has a date, then just simply click in the box, find the start date and find the end date and set it. Okay, down here choose your price. Okay, so I am going to choose 250 euros. Yeah. Difficulty level. If you're running a tour activity, then if you'd set the difficulty level, is it easy? Is it easy, moderate? Is it difficult? If you're offering a hike to Triglav, then you're going to want to say that it's difficult. In my case, it says tour of Lake Bled, so I'm just going to put easy. Again, it's not required, so if you don't put anything, it will just be left blank. Down here, some additional info. If you have any additional information here, you can add it here, okay? If you have special dates, if you have special offers, anything. Again, if not, just leave it blank. Okay. Oh, what I should say here as well with the price, if you have two prices, then like I do, I can simply put 250 euros full day, 150 euros half day. Okay. If you have many more options, say you have a list of prices for different things, if you're offering accommodation with different rooms, things like this, then if it's going to be too long for this, then you can put that in additional info. You can put a full price list in the additional info, anything you want. That's what it's there for. Here, enter your phone number. Now I suggest you enter the full number plus 386 country code, O, like this, 5181238. This is my number. Okay, now people are going to be calling from abroad, so you want to put the full area code number in. And usually the 0 is in brackets. If they're calling from within the country, they'll call this number. Okay, your website URL. This is the page for my workshops, so I can highlight, copy my website, paste this in, and this will, people can then click this link directly through to the web page where my photography workshop is. Here is just the link text. By default it will say view our site, but you can change this. I will say, because I'm a person, view my website. And that's how the link will appear. Your email, if you email that, now you don't have to put the email that you put here, put the email that you want people to email you on. Simple. So there's my email. Social media, if you have a Facebook page, here's mine. Enter your Facebook page. If you have an Instagram, here's mine, Instagram page. If you have a YouTube channel, YouTube channel. Simple. Okay, now here you attach the images. Now if you click browse and navigate to the images on your computer. So have them ready somewhere in a folder, the images, the photos that you want to include. I'll just include a few random ones here from Lake Bled. Let's just see. I've got 1, 2. You can do one at a time, or if they're all in one folder, then if you click the first one, hold down the control button or command if you're on a Mac, and then you can select multiple images this way. Okay, so I've selected 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now that's the maximum. Okay, now click open. Now it is uploading all of those images to your listing. There we go. Now you've got an optional image title. Okay, Lake Bled at dawn, or you can leave it blank. Lake Bled from Oystrica, rainbow over Lake Bled. Lake Bled at sunrise from Mala, Slovenia, and Lake Bled again from Mala, Slovenia. Now this button here, set image as logo, this will be the logo image that appears on your listing on the map, and it will also be the first image in the slideshow for your listing. So choose which one you want. If not, it will set a default. I will choose this one. Okay, now attach a video. If you have a Vimeo or YouTube video, you can simply paste the link in. So I'll do that here. What I'll do is go to my channel, okay, let's just find there we go, choose this one for now. You can choose any one, but and what you can do is go to the page, click share, and copy this link. This is the link. Copy, paste that link in, click attach video. There you go. That means my video is now attached to my listing. Now down here is the location. So I've divided Slovenia up into these sections. So Bled is in Alpine Slovenia, and here we go, Lake Bled. And that's it. If you have an address, if you're a business in Bled or a business, you have an address you want to put down, then put it here. If you're just offering a tour in the area, you can just leave it blank like this. Okay. Generate on the map. Now you see, here you go. This is where your listing will be. So when people browse the map, they'll see all these pins and they'll click on it. Oh, what's this? And it will pop up. Okay, so once all that's done, check everything. Okay, I didn't set here, I just showed you, didn't I? So I'm going to select tours, photography tours. You can select main section tours and then photography tours. That's enough for me. Okay. Now, I won't bother doing some listing. I can do some listing tags. So, for example, if you start to type something in, it may come up with suggestions already. So for me, I can type in learn photography, photography or photography tours, and photography workshops. So these are some that are already there, or some that I've entered before. And that's it. Once you're sure everything is good, check this little box to tell the system you're not a robot. Terms and conditions, click and read through them. Make sure that you agree with everything. If you do, tick this little box here, and then when everything is done, simply click submit new listing. Now, make sure you get this page. Listing was saved successfully. If you don't get this page, then maybe something went wrong. Okay? So make sure you get this page. Now it's waiting approval by moderators. Now we approve every listing simply because we want to make sure that we don't get any spam listings on the website. Also that we don't get people listing things that are not related to Slovenia. Okay, so it's just a simple process that we check that your listing is a genuine Slovenian activity or business or something to do with Slovenia. That's all it is. So we give it a quick check through. We give it a quick check for any kind of typing errors or things like this. Okay. So I hope you found that useful, and I hope to see your listing sometime soon. As I said, it's completely free of charge, so you've got absolutely nothing to lose and everything to gain. Okay, if you have any problems, if you have any questions, then please feel free to email me at ian@slovenianadventures.com, and I hope to see your listing sometime soon.